up, you guys? This is Katie, and if you are new here, I am a third-year first grade teacher. It is currently about 10:15 on a Thursday, and I know what you're thinking. Why in the world are you not at school? Well, I actually took 2 sub days because my husband and I, woohoo, there's David, we are going on a trip to Phoenix, Arizona. This guy over here is working on his master's and his thesis right now. He graduates in May. What are you studying, David?
Asphalt materials.
Asphalt materials. So we're going out to Phoenix, Arizona for a job interview trip with him. It's gonna be super fun. I thought I'd take you guys along just as kind of like a little travel vlog. It's not teaching related at all, but just for fun. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy. We're starting the trip off with David taking a look at my car. If you watched my last vlogs, you know that it's been making this weird rattling sound. Can you hear it? It's like very rumbly. So he's looking under the hood to make sure it's all good before we drive to the airport. We finally found parking on the 4th deck. David's talking with the people who are booking our hotel to make sure the hotel's the same. And now we're gonna go check in. We made it through security. We got our lunch, got some Chick-fil-A. There was no line, as you saw. So now we're gonna sit and eat and wait for our plane to board. All right, time for a little trip update. We got in yesterday at about 4:30 Arizona time, which is like 2 hours off from our time where we live. So it was like, it would have been 6:30 for our time, but it was only 4:30 here. And one of the ladies from the company that David's interviewing with picked us up and took us to dinner. So I didn't really get any videos of that because I didn't want to like vlog while we were at dinner with an HR lady, but it was really fun. We just went to a cute little Mexican place. Then we came back and crashed in the hotel room because it was really late for us. We went to bed at like what would have been almost midnight our time, and then both of us woke up this morning at like 4:30 this time, because that's 6:30 our time. This time change is like, it's only 2 hours, but it was enough for our bodies to be like, whoa, I don't know how to sleep. So that was pretty fun. Now David just left for his interview. I'm chilling at the hotel room because they actually don't have any rental cars available in the area, which seems to be like a COVID problem, because where we live, David tried to get a rental car last week to drive to get for another interview, and they were like, hey, we sold a bunch of our cars because of COVID, and they weren't having enough business because of travel just being down, and so now they're trying to buy cars back for rental cars, so there weren't any in the area. So I'm just kind of hanging out at the hotel room watching some YouTube. We DoorDashed some Dunkin' this morning for breakfast, and honestly I'm just kind of looking up teacher certificate requirements in different states to see how to transfer it just in case. I have some mixed feelings. I really don't want to leave my job where I am right now, but my job is not a forever job for our family. I mean, I would love to teach as long as I can, but I know that eventually, like if we had kids, I'd want to stay home for a little bit. So we're just really hoping that David gets a really good job, and I'm open to wherever that might be. So I'll keep you guys updated. I think we're going out for lunch later with some people from the company, but any chance I get, I will vlog what we do. It is currently Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, and we are packing up to head back to the airport. We have a long day full of flights. Last night was really fun. We went to lunch and he finished up his interview, and then we had some people take us around the Phoenix area, and we got to see lots of pretty sights, hiking trails, all kinds of things, and kind of learn a little more about the area. It was really, really fun, and this is just like such a beautiful place. So we're excited to go back home, but a little sad and not looking forward to a bunch of travel, but it should be good, right Dave? He's working on packing his things up so we can get on the shuttle. That's a good look. Are you gonna walk with it over your eyes all the way down the hallway? Up, there you go. We landed in Kansas City, and we have like Kansas City, Missouri, not in Kansas.
So confusing.
And we have like an hour till we get back on our next plane, and it was in the same gate that we just got off the plane, but it was packed over there. So we came over like 2 gates down, and there is nobody here. There's no snacks or no nothing in this one, but at least it's like not super loud.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna do a little Q&A about our trip. I'm gonna put David on the spot and ask him some questions. I was like, we're gonna sit down and do a Q&A, so get ready.
It's time for airport Q&A.
All right, question number 1. What was the best part about Phoenix?
The heat was not the best, but the weather was nice, and just the scenery, seeing the mountains around, it's just super pretty.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of lawn. Like, there's not grass.
Yeah, there's no grass, and where we live, there's a lot of grass. So there was like, I think we saw maybe 2 houses while we were driving around that had grass, and the rest of it was just dirt.
Yep.
So, but we went like, it's April right now, and so it wasn't like full-blown summer yet, so it wasn't like the super high 90s heat, so it was still really nice. But the people there were telling us that like it's almost to the point like the end of May is where they start to hit those really high temps. So.
All right, question. I'm gonna put you on the spot. If you were to go back, what would you do?
Oh, hiking for sure. I was gonna ask you that too. Like, if that was a place that we lived or we went back to visit, what would you want to do? I would go hiking because there were so many cool hiking trails, and I want to get up closer to a cactus. Not close enough to touch it, but I want to see those things and like look up and go, whoa, that's really cool.
She probably wants to touch it a little bit.
All right, what would you do then? What's your answer?
I mean, I'd go hiking too. Sounds really fun. I'd
else?
love to get a 4-wheeler or something like that.
An ATV.
And
go ride in. That would be really cool.
Yeah, and go ride around where you're allowed and like zip around there. We met some people, and they actually were doing that today. We talked with them last night, so I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. All right, what would be one drawback to living in the Phoenix area for you?
Far away from friends that we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'd make new friends wherever we went, but it is far from friends and family.
But the airport's like really close, and so if we wanted to fly, which we would want to, we could go fly out and see friends every once in a while. That'd be good. So, but yes, far from friends.
But overall, it was very beautiful, and we enjoyed our visit. And we will go back, whether we move or we visit. We will go back to Arizona for sure.
It was really good. And we got to visit Yellowstone.
Yes, and the Grand Canyon. Like, that would be amazing too.
A few of those places.
Yeah.
If you have recommendations on places to go,
yes,
drop them down.
Yeah, drop them in the comments. If you've been to Arizona, let's just say like your must-dos in Arizona. Anything that you think you have to do this while you visit.
You're cutting off my hair.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
That's a pet peeve of his.
She'll record my head and do this. Wait, do the. Yeah. She'll like start.
I'm not looking at your head. I'm looking at my head.
Yeah, I know. And then I look like I'm going bald.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're gonna go stretch our legs, walk around, get some snacks, and then go back to the exact same gate we just came out of. So.
And we'll be in Atlanta in 3 hours, 4 hours from now, with the time change.
Yay!
And then we drive 2 more hours back home. Back into another time zone.
Yep.
Yep. All right. See you in a bit.
David is racing me to baggage claim. I'm gonna take the SkyTrain, and he's walking. So we'll see who gets there first. Record, I beat him by 3 minutes, and our bag was the first one off the carousel.
Oh, 3 minutes.
Let's go.
That's actually surprising, and thank you for getting it off the thing.
You're welcome. We finally made it back to our car in Atlanta. We're so excited. We're gonna go ahead and close off this video right here, but make sure you stay tuned, because are we moving to Phoenix? I don't know. Are we moving to Florida? I don't know. Are we gonna stay where we are? I don't know. So you have to click subscribe below to keep up, and also follow me on Instagram at Miss Allen and First, because I'll probably post on there too, and you'll be the first to know where we're going. But it was a fun trip, and now we're gonna hit the road, and we got a little drive to get home. But yeah, we'll see y'all on the next video. Also, if you think David should be in another video, I think we should like grill him in a Q&A video. What do you think? Like, what is it really like to be a husband of a first grade teacher? He's rolling his eyes right now. But if you think that's a good idea, comment that below, and maybe we can convince him.